There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. From the pistol formation. On first down, it's play action. And they'll start off with a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. The shotgun running play call. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Fights off a defender. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Send the back in motion. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Volunteers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here's the second down play. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? Third and inches, it looks like.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Selden. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Ayamaleva. Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Got a lane. Can he get in? Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. We go with a direct snap. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, fouls. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for
it. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Okay, ready?
Second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they were going to come in.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's White. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a handoff. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it off to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The backs got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Makes a quick grab. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Running right through tacklers. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Now it's second down here.
Let's go.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Snags a quick throw.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The ball's looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
2nd and goal for the offense.
29 Philly. Check. Yankee blue. Reload. Check, check.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, fouls. And this one is getting ugly. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, and the lead rose to 35-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Ready
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Tennessee, 35. Georgia, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Receiver makes the catch. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap. It's Selden. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Throws a stiff arm. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. A running play called on 4th down. He shreds the tackle. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
On first down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Okay, it's third down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 35. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down.
Here we go.
Looking for some space. It's Lewis. And he's got some room to work. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown. An old school performance from this run.